Hi, my name is Gabs Bissett and I've been doing Young Life for 2 years now, and I'm going to share with you a little bit of my story. So I moved to Coronado the beginning of my sophomore year, and I'm a junior now, so it was last summer. I moved here to Coronado, and when I first moved here it was a big struggle. Like, I really had nothing to do and I had no friends, so I was like really in like this strange like mental state of like, I'm just gonna sit in bed all day. And then so school finally started and I was completely out of whack. Like, I really had no friends, and being the new girl in an everyone knows everyone environment is hard. So I had a really hard time adjusting, and I would come home from school every day like crying. I got into this super like weird depressed state. I was constantly like anxious and nervous about like what I was gonna do for lunch, like where I was gonna stand at break. And so I knew a couple girls around Coronado. One was my neighbor and just my neighbor's few friends, and they just kept saying to me, hey, like, you should totally come to Young Life with us. And I'm like, oh no, man, like my family's not very religious. Like, I never went to church. Like, I was like, I don't think I'm really gonna fit in. Like, I don't wanna overstep my boundaries. Like, I might feel like awkward there. And I totally like felt like I was gonna be totally out of place and like super uncomfortable. But they kept like pushing. They were like, Gabs, come with us. Like, come with us. I'll drive you. Like, I'll be your ride. Like, come with us. And it was insane. Like, I was blown away with how awesome it was. I was shocked that everybody was like excited to meet me. People like the leaders and all the kids were really like coming up to me, and they were like genuinely like wanting to know my name and like wanting to hang out with me. And they were like, hey, like, let's get lunch tomorrow. So I made the decision to come to Lost Canyon Summer Camp. And that was probably one of the best decisions I ever made. Lost Canyon was unbelievable. It was so awesome. And like, we created, like, the kids that went to camp that year, we created like a mini family. Like, we still go to lunch every Monday together just so we like keep these like bonds. And like, we were all kind of from like different groups, like football players. Like, it was like kind of like a weird dynamic. Like, we were all different. So, but we all were able to like come together at Young Life Camp, which is just so amazing. So at Lost Canyon is where I actually committed my life to Christ, and that like really changed my life. Like, I decided to like just be different and like put myself apart from other people. And like, I really like, I always like believed in God and kind of had these like ideas, but I really never understood it or like really brought him into my life. And when I made this decision, it completely changed my life. I came back to Coronado and I was no longer like this depressed, like inner shell, like nervous girl. I like really like put myself out there. I was comfortable. I had like friends now, and like I really felt like accepted in the environment. And like, Young Life is really a family. Like, and just to be a part of that family was so amazing for me. My life was completely changed by Young Life. So I really wanted to be that same change to other kids. So I became a wildlife leader for the middle schoolers. And it's amazing to see that I can have that same impact that my leaders like Kelsey, Sydney, Kaylee, what they had on me, I can have that same impact on middle school kids. And it's just so remarkable. Like, I get to lead with my best friend Madden, and we're like this partnership, like this spiritual friendship that can just like branch out and just be like such role models in the community. And it's just unbelievable what Young Life has done to me.